So, we have Game 5 tonight as the Celtics look to force Game 6 and prolong the series, being the first team in NBA history to come back from the 3-0 down deficit, and the talk around the media has obviously been mostly centered around that, understandably so, as it is the most quote-unquote entertaining, debatable topic for mainstream media. And do not get me wrong, I get caught up in it too from time to time, but until I see this series tied heading back to Boston, I'm not entertaining the idea. There is a reason it has barely happened in the history of the league, so let us concentrate on the basketball side and why Miami has been the better team and why they have been up in this series, which eventually leads why I think the Heat will finish it off tonight in Boston. First of all, I do not think the Celtics made any real adjustments. They made more shots, of course, and it is after all a make or miss league. What helped them get a little more comfortable and get better shots was not only the extra passes they finally made, but also a lot more defensive lapses on the other side from Miami, where it was not as cohesive as we have seen throughout the playoffs and without the right amount of urgency. Second of all, as we talk about the urgency, based on the comments made by Jimmy Butler throughout the post-game interview, I do believe it will be some sort of a look back in a moment for the Heat. So I expect to see less mental lapses, less turnovers that were equally as baffling as the Celtics playing good defense. And of course, let me not take away from the Celtics playing more cohesive defensively, clogging the lanes better on drives, and being a little more aggressive towards the ball handlers, and using their hands more proactively. But those are things that we have not seen consistently throughout the postseason for Boston. Hence, once again, why I like the Heat tonight. They also have not been a good home playoff team over the last couple of years, funny enough, which also does fit into my belief in the Heat tonight. Now, let us talk about the shooting. Game 4 was the only game where the shooting went into the Celtics' favor, and they have been overall very reliant on the outside shooting throughout the season and the playoffs. Their record when they make over 15 threes is ridiculous, and their record when they make under 15 three-pointers is also very ridiculous, and it has been all season long. While Miami has been lights out in the playoffs, aka the complete mirror opposite of what the regular season has been, and why Game 4 was more reminiscent of the regular season teams we have seen this year. Let us talk about the XFactors. The XFactors for the Celtics are, to me, Al Horford. In this case, if he is finally able to be consistent from the outside, it will demand some changes from Miami and how they are defending. The other X factor, of course, is Jaylen Brown, who has had himself quite a series. Whether it is the shoulders injury he suffered in Game 1 or in Game 2, I'm not sure actually, is the reason. I don't know, but he has not been playing well, especially on offense. He has not been good defensively. He has been turning the ball over as well. That's something that he has done always, and it has always been an issue, especially with his dribbling to the left. And my gut tells me that this will continue throughout the series. When you see a guy having overall a really bad down series, it feels like it is throughout the whole series, especially considering if he is really dealing with some elbow issue. With that being said, maybe Game 4 was the flip and it will get back to the regular season play. But with my instilled confidence and the instilled confidence that the Miami Heat have built throughout these playoffs, the confidence from Jimmy Butler in all of their guys, and overall them just being, while the Celtics feel more so like a lot of great individuals fitting together, not as a team. And they, of course, have the clearly better coach in Eric Spoelstra. Another reason why I believe in Miami tonight. And as we talk about coaching, I am interested to see how Joe Mazzulla will manage the minutes. Will he go away from Al Horford if his shot is not falling? Will he stay with Grant Williams, as he very likely should? Will he give less minute to Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon, who have both had pretty unimpressive series so far? We know the switching defensive scheme and relying on one-on-one defense is not changing in this series. The question is, can he adapt better on the offensive end when things are not going? Can they break Miami's zone more effectively? Last time, Jason Tatum was the reason the zone broke down, where he finally went into the mid-range a little bit more. So those are the things I'm looking for if I want to believe in the Celtics coming back from this 3-0 deficit. And I do not believe so, obviously, considering what I have watched all postseason long. But that is the beauty of sports, in it. Sometimes we see something throughout the whole season, whole year, and then in a matter of a game, a matter of split decision. No matter what your eyes tell you, no matter what you hear opinion-wise, it just sometimes turns out the other way, the unexpected way, the way that doesn't make any sense. So, can't wait for Game 5. Like I said, I got the Heat finishing it off tonight. Let me know who you got tonight. Do you believe in the Celtics comeback? Let me know in the comment section. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all with a Game 5 video tomorrow.